everybody. We're back. I've recovered. My first guest tonight is, of course, the news anchor on Today and also host of NBC's Dateline. Please welcome our friend Ann Curry. You look beautiful.
Thanks. You look pretty good yourself,
Thank
especially
you very much.
after withstanding all those blows.
Yes, yes. I heal very quickly.
Good, good.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was an Irish thing.
No, no, no. How are you? Everything good?
Yeah, busy.
I'm worried. You are busy. I'm worried about you, actually. They extended today's show to a 4th hour. There's talk that they're going to extend it to like a 5th or 6th hour. And I'm curious, what is your contract? Are you paid by the hour? Because if you are, that's a good thing. Or do you have a flat fee and these guys just keep tacking on? It's a 9-hour Today show. Have fun with that.
I know, exactly. I think it's the latter part. But, you know, it's crazy, you know. It's very intense, and it's a lot of fun. It's a fantastic show. I think this show could go 4 hours.
No.
What do you guys think? Because I know you're like the flat fee guy, so this could be good. NBC is, you know, trying to make sure they get the most out of every dollar.
Yeah, it could go 4 hours. Would it be pleasant to watch? No. There'd be an hour of this show and then 3 hours of me slowly eating a sandwich. And I might enjoy
you do anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, well.
We'll talk later. But there's also the things they ask you to do. You know,
Yeah.
I do a lot of silly things on this show, but, you know, I don't put myself in physical danger. I pretend, but I don't really put myself in physical danger. Not long ago, you bungee jumped.
Oh yeah, that was in England, and what happened was we were asked to do these what kind of dangerous, what can we do with our anchors today? They basically wanted me to bungee jump off a huge bridge, one of the tallest ones in Manchester, and the bottom line is it was for charity. It was for Save the Children. And I had never bungee jumped before, and I was scared out of my mind.
That sounds like we're going to drop donkeys on top of you for charity.
I know.
You know, something bad for kids, and then you have to do it.
I was freaking out. I was wondering, what am I thinking? I must be absolutely crazy. So I get to the very top,
right,
and I look down, and I'm like, holy, and I'm wondering what's going to come out of my mouth when I come down. I'm thinking, I got to be careful. I was thinking about saying, just to scare everybody back on television, say, holy sugar! But then I realized if I did that, the wrong thing might come out.
You know what would come out of my mouth? Everything I've ever eaten would come out of my mouth. Pieces of rib would come out of my mouth.
Well,
because I have no interest in, you know, this is fun. I'm going to jump off a bridge, but there's a cord that's just not quite as long as it is to the ground. It stops me just before. I mean, it just seems like a really bad idea.
But it was really fun. It was really fun. It was really fun. I mean, once I knew I was going to survive, it was really fun. and you know what? We raised something like, I think, $12,000 in 30 seconds for Save the Children, which helps kids all across the world. So it's kind of worth it. But can I say?
But I always think, why don't they just give the $12,000 to the children? It's always, we've got $12,000. We could give it to kids. Yeah, but let's make Ann Curry jump off a bridge first.
But you know what? I would probably not be interested in doing it again, but maybe if you wanted to join me, I would.
You know what I'll do? I will jump. I pledge right now, for charity, I will jump out of this window. And fall 8 inches to the floor. Now, we have a clip here of you jumping. Let's just show it, because I don't get to see you bungee jumping every day. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at that form.
Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my good Lord. This is fantastic. Yay! You know, it was really fun in the end.
You had a look of absolute serenity.
Can I say there's so much, can I just simply say there's so much fear we have today. You know, everyone has something that they're afraid of, you know?
Yes, yes.
And at that moment, I realized I was facing something I was really afraid of, and I decided just to let go. And I think if we can let go...
Bad advice.
Let go...
I never believe that advice. I'm afraid of so many things in my life, so I'm standing in front of a train tonight to prove. But I will say, you had this look of absolute serenity as you went over, like you had achieved some inner peace that I will never have.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was
there
just
you are. Look at you right there.
insanity.
You're just happy, you're content.
It was just, I got to do this. Millions are watching. I don't have a choice. I think that's what that was.
Would you do it again?
With you. With you. I would do it again.
Stop saying that. That's going to get on the internet, and nerds are going to be like, I propose $40,000 if Conan goes with Ann Curry, and then I'm going to have to do it. Sorry, I'm not everyone who uses the internet as a nerd.
You know, pretty much.
It's a guy in there is offended. How dare he? I shall hit him with my ruler. You know, can we take a little commercial break? We have so much more to talk about. More with Ann Curry in just a second.
Sure.
Stick around. Back. I'm sitting here with the lovely Ann Curry. Now, it seems to me that they send you, on the Today Show, they send you places. They do it to Matt as well. They just sent you to Antarctica.
They are trying to kill me.
Yeah.
True.
Why did they send you to Antarctica?
Because they were doing this global, sort of this kind of green reporting. And it was happening at the ends of the Earth, looking at how climate change was affecting the planet. So they sent me to Antarctica, and I had this amazing crew. But, you know, they had to take off their gloves to pick up the metal cameras.
Right.
And we had early frost nip. I mean, we had the first stages of frostbite.
What's frost nip?
That's the early, yeah. It's like when you get like little white spots on your hands. It's
just
terrible.
Doesn't sound cool. I know it's probably painful, but...
Minus 53 degrees, very, yeah.
I would rather have frostbite than frost nip. Because frost nip, just what do you have? Frost nip.
I know. I know, it's really not something to boast about.
Frostbite,
but it was a very intense experience. I mean, but we got some good reporting done about climate change. But my gosh, minus 53 degrees. Oh my gosh.
Are you allowed to say no? Seriously, if someone came to me from NBC and said, "Hey, we got a funny idea where you and Stu and Colbert fight each other naked in Antarctica," I'd probably go, "Yeah, I don't want to do it."
Yeah.
You know, I might get frost nip.
Yeah. No. Anyway, no. I think you know. I can say no. Yeah.
You can say no, but you seem like you're up for things.
I am up for things. I think life is like that. But also I think that if you can get a chance to talk about climate change on national television, you should jump at it. That's
a good
what
cause.
I think. Yeah.
And now another big story in the news besides climate change, of course, is Super Tuesday.
Yeah,
is
coming
tomorrow.
Up. Big.
Your role tomorrow. What role are you going to play in this?
You guys are not going to believe this. They have come up with this virtual reality kind of a set. So in other words, I'm inside of a set, but the exit polling graphics are going to be this thing I cannot look at because it's not there. But it's going to be there on television. So I'm in this crazy zone of like looking at the numbers, but they're not really there. And they're on television. I've got to like look at this prompter that's constantly moving, and it's like intense. But it's going to be like being inside of an iPod.
Is it possible they're playing a... Is it possible they're playing a joke on you?
It's possible.
It's going to be, just keep going. It's going to be great. You sure? Oh, it's all there. You just can't see it. And you're going to tune in and just crazy. There'll be flying pigs and, you know, all kinds of madness.
Well, you know, it could be, but, you know, it's very cool because take a look at what's happening. In this, you know, primary election, we've got 24 states having these primaries and caucuses. And basically what they're going to be doing is it's basically a national primary. It's never happened in the history of America. And to look at all those numbers and get them right is going to be our big challenge. But for me, it's to get them right while I can't see them because they're not really there. So it's going to be kind of intense.
A lot of trust on your part that these people putting up these graphics are doing the right thing.
Right.
Now, I'm curious, you have...
You're making me nervous when you say that, because...
I'm a suspicious person. When people tell me you're going to Antarctica or you're bungee jumping or we're going to put you on a set, something's going to be behind you, but you don't know what, but it'll be pretty cool. You'll see it later. I get scared. I get very scared.
Did I mention they had me swim with sharks once?
Yes, you did swim with sharks. I know that.
I've jumped out of a plane twice for them. I mean, one time, actually, one of our bosses was asked if, you know, what would you think about putting Ann, like, you know, on, like, wing walking on a plane, untethered while it was going through the air? He said, great idea, get to it. Yeah. I mean, so maybe you're right. Maybe they're trying to get rid of me.
Once they covered you in honey and threw beehives at you. Remember that? It's all for the story. What story? Just do it. Now, okay, so you're covering the exit polls. Does that mean that you get the day off from the Today Show?
No, actually, no, because we're going to be going until 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, and I've got to be up at 4:15 and go on the program at 7. So it's going to be, I'm not going to, so on Wednesday morning, I'm going to look a little rough. And I may sound a little rough, so it's okay with me if you don't want to watch, because it's going to be
That's the time
ugly.
That's the time to tune in.
Ugly. It's
Tonight,
ugly.
yeah, this morning, Ann Curry on 2 hours of sleep. That's tough. So you're going to really...
But I want to be there because it's going to be a huge day. I mean, it's history.
Right.
We're looking at, no matter what happens, history is going to be made Tuesday night.
Right. Well, it's very exciting.
I can't miss it.
Everyone should watch it. And, of course, the Today Show airs weekday mornings on NBC.
For 4 hours.
For 4 hours. Then there's a 10-minute break, then an additional 6 hours. Then a break, and then 7 months straight of just all Today Show on all networks. And soon it's going to be a drop you put in your eyes at night. You just put a Today Show drop in your eyes, and you see it 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
it's a good
I hope we
world.
do some good. That's my big wish, is to do some good anyway. But thanks for listening.
And you
to me
did some
today.
good for us. Thank you for being
Well,
here.
thank
Yeah,
you.
very
Thank
nice
you.
to have you. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
kiss my hand. I like that.
You
Look at your
do?
hand.
Okay. I like that.
All right, everybody, we'll take a little break. Ann Curry, when we come back, Mike Epps is here. We'll see you in a second. All right, everybody. We're back. Fine show right here. Television, better than books. It's true. You have to turn pages with books. Don't do it, kids. Coming up tomorrow night on the show, Sheryl Crow is going to be here, and from the new film, The Spiderwick Chronicles, Sarah Bolger. So watch that show. That'll be a good one. I would watch it if I had the time. I'm just busy.